what's up guys, Nintenjoel here once again, and I've got another trade unboxing for you guys. I don't do these too horribly often, but this one was too good not to film. I figured you guys might want to see this stuff because there was some pretty good stuff in here. I did another trade with Roaming Dan, who I did a trade not that long ago with, and he's got his own channel, and you can check that channel down in the description below. I'm going to put the link there, and you're definitely going to want to check it out this time because he's going to do an unboxing of what he got from me. So we did an awesome trade, and he's going to unbox his stuff on video here as soon as he gets it, which will probably be in the next couple days. And I got mine pretty damn quick for some reason, even though it came from Canada. But I got this really damn quick and ready to do my unboxing. So let us see what he sent me. I got this box of goodies here. And first of all, what I should say is thank you very much, Dan, because he threw in a bunch of extra stuff in this box that he did not have to. I actually thought about throwing something in on his box, like as I was taking it to the post office. I was like, damn, I should have thrown in something. And I was just in such a rush to get his package out before New Year's. His box was literally one of the last boxes on the truck to be able to go out before the long weekend. So he got the speedy delivery, the speedy service, even though I got mine first somehow. And I got a bunch of free stuff. So thank you very much, Dan. That's really awesome. You did not have to do that. But he did do that, and I got some cool stuff. First of all, I got Plasma Sword for Dreamcast. I've never actually heard of this game before. It's just disc-only, but I don't scoff at disc-only games. I actually have a pretty nice disc-only collection because I don't scoff at disc-onlys. You can usually get them pretty cheap. But Plasma Sword for Dreamcast, I looked up gameplay and it was a fighter, and it looked kind of reminiscent of Street Fighter. A lot of fighters do, but you know, it looked pretty fun actually. And then he threw in this Famicom converter, and what's funny is the last trade we actually did a trade for a Famicom converter, and this one's actually in a little bit nicer shape than the one I originally got from him. He just received this and decided to send it to me, I guess, and this one works really, really good. As soon as I plugged it in, it was just, bam, ready to go. So this one's really nice. I'm going to hold on to that. And then another thing he kicked down to me was pretty cool because it's sealed, and it's E.T., the extraterrestrial digital companion. And this is a... Well, okay, I was going to say it's not really a game, but there are actually 4 games on here, and it shows gameplay of one of them. Looks kind of fun. But you can also, there's like organization things and to-do lists and address book and just a digital companion. That's kind of cool actually. And it's sealed. That's freaking awesome. And let's see here. The last thing that he sent me that was free was actually one of the coolest things in the entire box. And I actually messaged him before I plugged this in because I didn't know what the hell it was. And I was like, Dan, what the hell is this? What's this big giant gray card? And he was like, I don't know actually. I've never actually plugged it in and checked. So he was very curious as well. He wanted me to message him as soon as I found out. So immediately I was like, this might be a problem because I can't pop this in with the Famicom converter. I assumed it was a Famicom game because you need to actually push it down into the Nintendo, so it's, you know, too big by that much. And one of the few consoles that I don't have, one of my goals for this year is a top loader, so I couldn't use this in the top loader. And Retrons don't take these kind of games, so I was like, damn, what do I do? Well, I decided to pop it in my Nintendo anyways, and because it was blinking with a green screen, I figured it might actually work. And after a little while, I got Star Force to pop up, and I was like, Star Force? That's freaking weird. Why is it in such a big cart if it's a Famicom game? Plus, I think I've seen the Star Force Famicom game, and it doesn't look anything like this, so I was like, what the hell? So it just popped up for a second, kind of wiggled it, got it perfectly aligned, turned it on, and bam! 110 games in one cartridge. This is freaking amazing. This is definitely one of the coolest things I got, and I wasn't even expecting it. This had like Twinbee on it, and Exarian, a bunch of shooters, and like a Famicom game I just got, Super Arabian, and just a list of 110 games, everything from sports to puzzle games to shooters, all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I was really freaking stoked. I was pretty happy about it. So thank you very much for that, Dan. That is just the most amazing gift because I love stuff like that. That is just the weird kind of stuff that I love, so hells yeah. Alright, so, thank you for the free stuff. That is freaking amazing. Next time we do a trade, I'm going to have to give you the better end of the deal next time. From the stuff that I was expecting to get, first of all, I have a 20-in-1 Famicom cart. This actually has almost all the games. that this does, so kind of makes this a little useless, but I think there's actually a couple that might not be on here, so I'm not really positive, but it's still cool. I mean, I love having Famicom carts, and this is actually my first true Famicom multi-cart. And then a game that I traded away a while ago, I think to my buddy Wesley in California. I'm pretty sure Wesley ended up with Out to Lunch. And now, this game's not very expensive. It's like a $10 game. But this is one of those games that you're just not going to be able to walk into a retro game store and actually just find. This is one of those games that seems pretty uncommon, and it's really fun. You have to go around and capture these like vegetables that like escape out of your fridge, and it's a bunch of platforming, and you have to capture them with nets, put them in a little cage. When you get them all, you go on to the next level. It's kind of a puzzle platformer, and it is very, very fun. I love the graphics. I'm so glad to have this back. I've traded a couple games out for stuff that I'm trying to get back. Like I traded them to get something really good, but now there's a couple more that I need to reacquire. Yeah, Out to Lunch was my top one. Now I need to get Journey to Silius for Nintendo and Ghost Lion for Nintendo. Those are two that I traded last year that I need to get back. But yeah. Alright, and then I got this cool little thing. He just put 4 games here in this that I was supposed to get. And let's see what we got here. First of all, we have Spider-Man 2 for Game Boy Advance. Now, why the hell do I want this cheesy game? Because I actually have the box and manual and all the inner stuff for it, so I don't know what happened to the cart. I really don't. I must have traded it or something. I have no idea, but I don't have it anymore. Now I do. Hell yeah. And then we got Iridian 3D. If you guys recall, I just recently got Iridian 2. Iridian 2 is an overhead shooter, and this is more of a third-person perspective game, kind of like Star Fox. Actually really fun. I don't generally enjoy those kind of shoot-em-ups as much, but this one was really fun. There's something about the Iridian games that I really like, so keep your eye out for that, but really keep your eye out for Iridian 2. That game's freaking awesome. And then I got a Mother 3 fan translation repro. Hell yeah. I've been after this for actually quite a while. So now I actually have all 3 Mothers or Earthbound games. I have a repro for NES, I have the actual Earthbound for Super Nintendo, and I have Mother 3 now for Game Boy Advance. That is amazing. And then Metal Slug First Mission for Neo Geo Pocket. Hell yeah, this is my first Neo Geo Pocket game, so that's freaking awesome. And Metal Slug is a pretty good series that I never really played as a kid, just started playing them recently. I think I had Metal Slug like 7 on Xbox, and it was pretty fun. Okay. Alright, so next stuff we got here. Let's go ahead and show these NES boxes. First of all, we have Adventures of Lolo. Now, unfortunately, there was a little mishap with this. For some reason, Dan thought he had the manual for this, and then he thought he didn't have the manual for this, and he felt bad, and so he decided to order me a manual for it. What sucks, though, is while I was unboxing all this stuff, to show you guys, I wanted to unpack it so it was easy to film and everything and make sure everything was there and test everything. When I opened this up, lo and behold, the manual was in there. It was just, it was in a folded piece of a, it was a Nintendo Power subscription. I'll even show you guys what it was. But yeah, this stuff is in great condition. There's the manual. And there is a poster right here, which is actually pretty sweet. It's in really good condition. And then the last thing, this is what it was folded up in. So the manual was just like literally sitting in there perfect. So I can see how he missed it, but that sucks because he ordered me a manual. And I told him not to, too. I was like, dude, don't order me a manual. It's not that big of a deal. And he insisted anyways because he's an awesome, awesome trader. If you guys ever need somebody cool to trade with from Canada and you're trustworthy, my friend Dan will be totally willing to trade if you have good stuff. And you're willing to ship to Canada. Alright, so this amazing Legend of Zelda box, manual, map. Holy crap. This means that I have the first 3 Zeldas complete in box now. I think I actually have the manual to this of my own, but I'm not positive. I'll have to look for it. The manual had a slight rip in it. The map had a rip in it, but they're still in actually pretty good shape besides the rips. And the box, besides a couple little dings, is super shiny and nice. So this is badass. So yeah, first 3 Zeldas complete in box. Just cool as hell. And okay, so this is the reason that I got a better deal than Dan. He definitely gave me a better deal than I did. There was a couple games he really wanted, and he just decided to throw me a really good deal. The rest of this stuff we pretty much had worked out. this stuff he just gave me a screaming deal on. So yeah, thank you very much, Dan. It's freaking amazing. Okay, last two things I have for you guys. I got this, and there's a reason I got this. King of Fighters R2 from the Pocket Fighting series. This is for Neo Geo Pocket, and this is my second Neo Geo Pocket game. Whoa! This one is complete in box, and has not just one, but not two, but actually 3 manuals. I'm not going to pull it out, but there's 3 manuals in here. And I tried to really figure out what it was all about. This thick one is really cool. Towards the end, it has all the moves of like all the characters. I don't know if it's all the moves, but it's got a shit ton of moves in there. And then the other 2 manuals appear to be just like in different languages, but it doesn't have a move list, so I don't know. But yeah, these are little cases that they come in. And really just what's cool about it is the actual case. I mean, this is awesome. It's freaking super thick, nice end, just really cool, man. Nice and sturdy. I love the way it's got a little flap that pops open. This is awesome. So freaking cool. And the reason I got that, probably obvious to you guys, but because I got a Neo Geo Pocket. Now, this isn't a color, but eventually I'll try to get a color, but I don't care. This is freaking amazing. When he said that he had one in box and that it was camo blue, I was like, dude, I want that. I want that bad. He gave me a pretty good deal on it. It's got everything in it as far as I know. It's got the instructions and like completely in Japanese. But yeah, pretty freaking sweet. And then the actual unit. If you guys have never seen a Neo Geo Pocket, these things are just awesome. The really cool thing about him is, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's got a clicky controller, a little clicky joystick, and very comfortable buttons, just a very comfortable system. It's just in black and white, but yeah, the cool thing about the Neo Geo Pocket games, I don't know about all of them, but right on here it'll say, supported by Neo Geo Pocket and Neo Geo Pocket Color. So this game will actually play in color on a Pocket, or it'll play in black and white on this. So that's freaking amazing. And what's cool is it only takes 2 AAA batteries. That's awesome. And yeah, just this... Oop, this little battery cover came off. I actually don't know what the small battery cover is for. I don't know if you can get like maybe a save battery in there or something, but I have no idea. I'll have to check into that. But yeah, this thing's actually really comfortable, and this just makes it fun. This clicky controller is just amazing. I tried playing the fighting game, and I actually was kicking ass at it, and it was pretty fun, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's just cool. I never thought I'd have one of these, let alone a camouflage blue and in-box. It's just amazing. So there you go. That's what I got from Dan. Dan kicks ass. He did such an amazing trade with me and threw in a bunch of awesome stuff. He's definitely going to get some free stuff next time we do a trade. So yeah, keep an eye out for maybe another unboxing, but definitely keep an eye out on his channel for his unboxing to see what I traded him. I traded him some pretty decent games. But yeah, link in the description below for Roaming Dan's channel. If you did like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And I do have a suggestion for a comment this week. My suggestion is, what games do you think I should get for the Neo Geo Pocket? Now, obviously I have Metal Slug, and obviously I have King of Fighters R2, but what else is there? Are there pretty good games? I mean, I don't really know much about this system, so if you guys have any suggestions at all, that would be amazing. Also, I'd kind of like to know, are all Neo Geo Pocket games supported by the color system as well, or only certain ones? Not sure, because both of these happen to be supported by the color system, so that's all I have to go by. But yeah, in the comments below, let me know what you think of the Neo Geo Pocket and what you think I should get for it. And if you want to see more videos by me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's down there, it's red, and it says subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, Dan, for the amazing trade. I am willing to do more trades with you, buddy. I have no problem shipping to Canada. Thank you very much. Keep rocking the retro games.